Okay, it's Wednesday, and I'm not looking forward to this run. It's really warm out, really warm. Warm for me. It's about 20 degrees, and yeah, tough day at work. You know, usual story. Took me ages to get my gear on, but it's a short run. It's the short run tonight. Come on, Rich. Should be all right. Should be all right. It's only 20 minutes, about that, give or take. Get round. Should be less than that. Be about 20 minutes. Legs are still aching from the squats this morning. Right then, enough delay. Let's find the runny thingy malarkey and get into it. Where are you? Running. Tap to start. 3, 2, 1, go. A nice bit. Least favourite bit of the worst run, the road section, is hard going. Slightly uphill to go. And finally, the last track. Windy and wind. Oh man, I'm done, mate. I'm done. All right. So a little bit of a stretch, probably not enough. What have I done to finish? 7, 10 a mile. Yeah, that's quite a speed. It's 1.31 miles a short run. And I feel twice as done in on the short run than I do when I come back from the long run. The reason I'm running is I found when I moved into Cornwall that trying to start surfing as a 42-year-old kicked the crap out of me. Really did. Getting out back, it's just beyond a joke when you've got no technique and you're starting out. You've done the whitewater stuff and then you want to go out to the green waves out back. You've got to get through the waves and paddle hard, duck dive, control your breathing. And what I was finding is paddle, 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 and I'd be out of breath. So by the time the wave hit, I just got absolutely logged, waterlogged completely. So I thought I need to get fit before I can get to surf properly. I started doing simple leg raises. I'll show you what I used to look like when I first moved to Cornwall and started this out. And there you go. And now I've moved on bit by bit, doing small little exercises. And I thought, you know what? It can't just be me that's looked down and seen that belly and gone, man, I've got to do something about it. Being a lazy git, I wanted the easiest way, the least effort to get fit and to get this started. What I found is that by doing that, making it easy, I found I could go back again and again and repeat the exercise on the next day and the day after. Before I knew it, that effort became routine, and with that routine I found that actually it became manageable, and so I was able to put a little bit more exercise in, a different exercise on a different day, and eventually I built up to the point that now I exercise Monday through Friday, and I run on a Wednesday and a Saturday. So Wednesday tonight is my short run, and then on Saturday I do my long run, and that can be, for me, long run is like 7 miles, anywhere between 5 and 10 miles. That's long enough. Now, not only did I end up changing the way that I exercised and moved, you know, stupid things like taking the stairs wherever I could instead of lifts or escalators. I also started to look at what I was eating and what I was drinking. Moved away from being a beer guzzling, steak eating, chip eating fat geezer to just starting to cut down sometimes on the chips, have a salad, and cut down on the steaks, and sometimes go for vegetarian options, to the point now where it's actually quite rare that I go for a steak and eat meat. Much prefer vegetarian food, or even pescatarian, so I go with the fish, shrimp, anything of that nature. Find that my digestion really deals with that a lot better, and for me that works. Now, there's the point about this. I've done a lot of experimentation with me, with my own diet, with my own food. Probably would have been better to seek medical advice before I started any of this, but hey ho, went with it anyway. And for me, I've now gotten to the point where I kind of know what works and what doesn't, and so I'm finding that I can eat better, feel fitter, and I'm starting to notice the difference with the running faster, running longer, and hard to believe from tonight's run, actually suffering less from lack of oxygen. I'm actually getting a bit stronger, so I'm able to run faster and quicker. I don't really count tonight's run as a true time. I think that's just enabled me to stop doing the camera work, so I don't really count that one. But normally running even below 8, that's really pleasing. So with that, message is, start small. I started running when I ran, and I ran not even a mile, just around the block, short block. Built that up, kept on doing that for a good 2 months, 3 months, and then went a bit further, and then a bit further, and a bit further, and slow and steady. Oh yeah, and if anybody tells you just put some trainers on and run, tell them that's a load of bollocks. You've got to make sure that you get decent trainers with the right support, because you will end up with knee problems, shin splints, and goodness knows what if you just go on cheap, thin-soled trainers and don't have somebody to assess you properly. So before you do go running, make sure you do get your knees checked, go to a running shop, get them to do these video assessments and tell you what you need, get the right trainers. You don't necessarily have to buy from them, pay for the service to get the assessment done, because that will save you having to pay out when you get your knee surgery or shin splints and off, and then end up consoling yourself with the food and the beer because you can't actually exercise. So do get that checked out, and then get yourself some decent trainers, and then go gentle, start slow, build it up, and it gets easier and better and more enjoyable. Who knew that I would actually enjoy running? So much so, I haven't actually been surfing for got to be 6 months because I'm doing the running. So worth a try. Key is to start small. The key is to start. There was that, I think it was an Instagram quote or something that said, if you want something you've never had before, you're going to have to do something you've never done before. So if you want to get fit and you haven't done it before, you've got to start something new. It is going to hurt, it is going to be difficult, and it does, when you're doing it, feel the wrong thing. But afterwards, and after the next day, and after the next time you exercise, it gets better and better and better. So, this is Rich Runs. Keep on moving, keep on running. Catch you later.